Yo, what's going on guys? It's Xelu. I'm like a weeb, but for everything. So this week while deciding what game I wanted to discuss, I decided we should kind of go back to something a little bit more relaxing, and the first thing that popped up in my brain was Animal Crossing. I started playing it, and then I remembered why I stopped playing in the first place. This game is so anxiety inducing for me. It's crazy. I'm sure I'm probably the only person who feels that way, but I guess we'll find out. Talk to me in the comment section down below. Do you feel the same way? So I'm going to show you a clip of me just ranting about some things that really bother me coming back to this game. But before we do, I just need a short disclaimer. I'm not an Animal Crossing hater. I still love this game. I'm going to take a little break from it because I did get most of like the stressful stuff done and out of the way, but that's for later. All right, I don't hate this game. I still like it. Remember to like this video if you liked it. Subscribe for more content just like it. We're trying to hit 10K before the end of 2021. All right guys, enjoy the video. Look, Animal Crossing is a fantabulous game. Not perfect. There aren't any perfect games out there. Oh no, that's a lie. I could think of some perfect games, in my opinion. As perfect can be anyway, you know? Animal Crossing is a game that's supposed to be chill, right? You know, you're supposed to take your time, go through the motions, like you can sort of plan out what you want to do, but you're not supposed to get hung up over the details, right? Just catch some bugs, go fishing, plant some flowers, chop down trees, mine your rocks, pick up trash, pluck the weeds. Sounds pretty chill, right? There is an end game technically, like where you get the credits, but you're not done, and the game is not supposed to ever really be done unless you potentially collect absolutely everything in the game, which is kind of impossible without the internet, I believe. I'm not sure. So what could you possibly complain about, right? You can't complain about a game that's slow if it's meant to be slow. You can't complain about a game that has too much to do if it's meant to have too much to do. It's obviously a game that's supposed to last you years and years and years. But that is exactly my problem with it. Back when New Horizons first came out, I played the game extremely legitimately, set the clock exactly to the time, date, hour, everything that I bought it, and I made damn sure to do every single thing that I could possibly do on my island each day before closing out and saving. I put a lot of time and energy into this game when it first came out, and I eventually reached the 3-star rating, which requires you to, like, you know, beautify the island with nature, make sure there's plenty of flowers, diverse trees with different fruit, take care of your villagers, get more villagers, make sure there's a lot of constructs, like the town looks nice, pluck all your weeds, all that good stuff, right? 3 stars. And then the credits roll and you get the construction app, and I thought, yes, like now is the real start of the game. This is a player like me, at least this is what I've been waiting for, is to really turn the island into my own thing. But that's not what happened at all. This island designer app thing that they give you is so inefficient and slow. It's deliberate. I get it. The whole game is meant to be slow and take your time, but the game still gives you upgrades early in the game so that you can get stuff quick. So it's like, which is it? They know that you want to build stuff faster. They know that things that you can do in a day, you want to do less monotonously, right? But they purposely hold you back. The whole entire game is on like an invisible grid system. So everything is in cubes. You just can't see it. So if they really wanted to, they could add like a little feature where it's kind of like Mario Maker, where you could just drag and drop and like draw lines of ground and reconstruct things and move things around. But no, they decide they don't want to do that. What they do instead is make you dig individual spots for hours. I'm not kidding. I'm not even exaggerating. Hours. I don't care. You can't speed run. You can't speed run it. There's nothing you can do to make it faster, to my knowledge, at all. You gotta dig up every single individual spot, and it's worse if you're trying to clean up areas where it's like 2 stories high, because then you got to clean up that level and then clean up the whole level. It's a mess. It's a mess. Again, I get it. Intentionally slow, but dreadfully so. Dreadfully. So I stopped playing for a while. I was just like, okay, I don't have the time to invest to put into this game to basically reconstruct the entire island block by block and dirt patch by dirt patch. It's it's not gonna happen for me. At least not for a year. If I decided to play like a little bit at a time as they intended, I didn't feel like doing that. So I got curious. I'm like, maybe this whole process will be a lot quicker if I just time travel. Who cares? It's my game. It's not a multiplayer game. Really, it's really not. Like, you can visit islands and stuff, but you don't really affect others that much. It's not that crazy at all. And I don't even pay for it for Nintendo Switch Online. It's booty. Like, what am I paying for? I'm not playing fighting games online. I'm gonna play Monster Hunter when that comes out online. That's it. That's all I could think of. But anyways, let me get to the point. 2 weeks ago, I decided to go back to Animal Crossing, and I'm like, I want to see how long it would take me to catch up to where I was while time traveling. And it took me about the entire 2 weeks. Like, and here's what I did. I moved all my houses to a specific area. Like, I created a little town plaza area. It's not complete, but every house is walled off, got their own trash cans, got their own little flower garden. It all matches. It's all one little setting. But that's all on the left side of my island, and the middle and right side of my island are all completely barren. Like, I took everything down, but I kid you not, it took me like all day to dig this stuff out so that I can do what I want to do there. And I haven't started. Honestly, after this video, I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get back into Animal Crossing to finish what I started, because it's not fun anymore. It's even with time traveling. It took me 2 weeks to catch up to where I was. So not that significant of a difference. I think it took me about 2 weeks to get a 3-star rating regularly. You could do it pretty easily. But I mean, catch up wise, in terms of like all the construction that I did, no matter how many days pass by or how much money you have, it doesn't make anything quicker at all. So yeah, the pacing of this game is just pisses me off. I know I sound so dumb complaining about a game that's like the most unspeedrunnable game on the planet, and it's not meant for you to do anything quick. It's supposed to be really impressive if you get to 3 stars, and 5 stars is supposed to be like, oh my god. But no, nobody's doing that. Everybody's time traveling. Everybody's saying, I want a cool island too. And I don't know, they can update this game, and I feel like if they just added some better features, like for example, imagine being able to walk while watering. And also, why do your watering cans break? You're just pouring water. What the fuck? Bruh. Yo, like I remember thinking that to myself this week. I was like watering some flowers. I was like, why do I have to buy or craft 3 different water pails just to water my flowers? What the hell why are they breaking? I'm pouring water. This thing should last me years. Like, the ladder lasts you forever. The pole never breaks, the vaulting pole. Why does your watering pot break? That doesn't make any sense. But anyways, imagine being able to walk and water at the same time. Like, you just hold A and just run across your flower field. That's still pretty time consuming, but at least you wouldn't have to sit in each individual spot and water the flowers. And God forbid you turn your fucking thumb a little bit too much to the right, to the left, up or down, further than you intended, and you miss a whole fucking flower, and now you gotta use a whole usage that you could have been using to water 3 flowers to water 1 goddamn flower. Do you know what I'm talking about? I think you know what I'm talking about. Same thing happens when you're doing construction and you're picking apart rocks and stuff, and then you accidentally don't move because you're pressing A so fast, and then you end up building the spot back up, and then you gotta tear it down again, and then each individual I can go on little rants like this for like every single kind of collecting, building, anything, any activity you can do in this game. I can nitpick it, but it's not nitpicking. It's stressful. It's not fun. It's not. The fun part is seeing everything when it's done. The fun part is not the doing. But anyway, I think you get my point. This game does not help me relax. I get anxiety playing this game. That's all I get playing this game. I just want to see everything done. I'm a pretty patient guy in real life. In real life, I can do long projects. I build stuff all the time. This set behind me didn't take, it took like a day to build, but it didn't take a day to plan. I live in an apartment. I gotta like measure everything, make sure that I can roll it around and put it away so it's out of sight, and make sure it's easier to set up. Like, I'm patient in real life. A lot of things that I have took time to plan out and to build, but this whole slow on purpose shit that Animal Crossing got going on is a little bit too extreme for me. So I'm gonna put the game down again, and I'm not coming back for a long time. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much. I hope you found it entertaining in some way. Let me know what other topics you'd like me to talk about. And again, make sure to like this video if you liked it and subscribe for more content just like it. Who knows what I'll talk about next? Stay tuned, find out. Love you guys. Peace.